What's going on, fellas? Welcome to what's it? Tuesday, August 5th.
Tuesday.
Tuesday's August 5th, 2025. Here down at the beach at the White Marlin Open. What are you guys doing? Anybody down for the White Marlin Open?
You down beach?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so because you said you just vacated your damn house. But I did see a big blue marlin came in yesterday, like 900 and some odd pounds.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fifth heaviest in tournament history.
And we missed it. We weren't there this year.
Of course. I don't know. Your AirPods suck though. Yeah, I think it's you're like muffled again, Brian. But yeah, I think the current blue marlin is worth $4.4 million potentially. So this is the first year I haven't gone in a really long time. Are you going to head down at all, Drew?
I don't think so. It's just a rough week all around for me. We got a buddy fishing in it this year. Shout out to our buddy Chris Pfeffercorn and Pfeffercorn Coffee, potential sponsor. Tag them in it. He's fishing on the Hogfin Reaper, so keep an eye out for that boat. I know we didn't do the pool because Brooks slacked off, but we're rooting for that boat there.
Yeah, I'm always slacking off.
Huge slacker.
Try to slack off as much as possible. But yeah, Drew, if you guys don't know, this guy over here.
Other way.
Captain Noda.
Other way, dude.
Other way. There it is. You just get the right, left. That's how I always remember.
Captain Noda is joining us today instead of Dusty because Dusty's working a couple double shifts down there this week since it's the busiest week of the year for them. So we got a stand-in Captain. that hat is so bad, man.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's terrible.
I love it.
Like wearing that with like the Hawaiian shirt, you just look absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. And I will continue to do this for the rest of my life. I got so many compliments at the game. Hannah's getting pissed. It's just I think I have the look. I think it's just the buttons. Keep going down, and
it's all about the buttons.
Yeah, it's the whole ensemble here.
It's all about the buttons. So
yeah.
We talked a little bit last week. There was a bunch of trades I think happened after we even got off the air, Brian. So we got a couple things to go over. Drew, I kind of wanted to get your opinion first because I'm kind of seeing both sides of this on Twitter and wherever else. I mean, it seems like half the Orioles fan base is pissed that we traded everybody away. Half the people are excited. Some of the other people are like, I don't understand how this is going to affect us in 2026. So just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on it if you agree with it, because you seem to be kind of like in the middle with Elias. You go back and forth.
Yeah, I like it overall. And how it affects us on 2026 is it gives us ammo at the deadline, right? You can't be buyers if you have nothing to spend. So it reloads our farm system. It gives us potential trade pieces to go out and get guys that we need to get. So I like it. I just think Elias needs to execute and actually pull the trigger on selling off prospects when we need to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the whole thing we were talking about. Like, I'm really excited about it. I like everything that happened just because you need to get that value now. You don't really have a choice there. And it seems like we got a really good value back. It was a seller's market. And not only at the trade deadline next year, like in the off season, we're probably going to need to make some trades. There are some free agents that could be some decent pickups. And I like some of them for us to go get, but I mean, this could be another trade that he's kind of in the making right now. It's kind of hard to say, but you can't do that unless you have prospects.
Right. So good refill. Hopefully they have a good rest of the season and improve their value. I think that's the value pick we're trying to go for, is find a diamond in the rough out of all those guys. What we get 15 guys in return?
Yeah, 16.
That's almost all team, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, not only that, like these are like high praise guys for the most part. It didn't seem like there was any like throw-ins to a lot of this stuff, at least from what I saw. I mean, I don't know any of these guys. I've never watched them, but on their rankings in their system, their respective systems, it didn't seem like there was a bunch of throwaways in there. But I mean, it's also going to make way for some of these young guys to come up and see what we got in them. So we talked about it last show, Brian. I think that getting some guys out of there and getting rid of the log jam, you just have said, all right, now it's your turn to go win the spot and make your name for yourself, like Kobe Mayo.
Yeah. And even though Mayo tried to kill Jackson yesterday after going over a foul ball pop up, I don't know if you guys can hear me a little bit better now or not.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just this is time to shine. Look, I mean, these are the throwaway dog days of summer. This is where you get to show yourself. We're not playing for anything anymore. We can pretty much see that. So I'm happy with what the Orioles did at the trade deadline. We almost pulled off what the Twins did and got rid of 35% of our starting major league team, which is incredible, by the way. Because they sold off 9 guys in their 26-man roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it had to happen. Like, there's just too many. Like, they're probably going to bring Heston back up. At August 15th, I guarantee you, right around that time is when Beavers and Basayo are going to start making their way up. Right around, I mean, I think that's when they can come up and still keep the rookie status. So he's basically cleared the way, and I think he's got the ammo to go get some other guys too. And I see Pigtown in here saying Nunez, the guy that we got from him, he goes into the Rule 5 this offseason, so we're going to have to sign him then. And they already put him in Double-A. They already moved him up. Or Triple-A, one or the other. Forget.
I think another way to look at the trade, the trades we made, and I haven't really seen any opinions on this. Like, I think it's awesome for those guys. Like, it sucks getting traded. It sucks leaving a place you've been a long time. But, like, look at O'Hearn and Laureano. They've got a legit chance to get a World Series ring. So, like, this season's gone. They were going to be gone anyway. Let's root for them, be happy for them. And, at some point you owe it to the players too.
I think the only one that like fans are a little upset about is the Laureano one, just because he had a cheap club option for like $6.5 million, but he's also having a career year this year, so
its value's never going to be higher.
Exactly, he's what, 32 or 33,
something like that. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't disagree with any of it. And we restocked a ton of pitchers, so hopefully we can get those developed.
Yeah, well, look, we restocked pitching. We put other guys in decent positions to go ahead and maybe win a title or at least compete for a title throughout the duration of this year. I think we did right by the guys we traded away. And also, look, the league talks. So if you're a shitty organization and treat players shitty, who the hell is going to want to come to you in free agency?
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. I mean, I think that's huge. That's a huge point. I mean,
yeah.
Especially if you want to sign some of these guys back in the offseason potentially. I know guys usually don't want to come back after they've been traded away. It just usually leaves a bad taste in their mouth, one way or the other, depending on how it was handled. Hopefully we handled it well enough to where if we do want to re-sign any of these guys, we have the ability to minus Kittredge and Laureano. So, but other than that, Bradish is on his way up. I think he's starting in AAA last night. I didn't check his stats. We just saw Grayson has season-ending elbow surgery. So let's get your guys' take on that since we didn't talk about that yet.
It's just bizarro. I don't really understand what the hell's going on here with this. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be back. I have no thoughts.
I mean, I didn't expect him to be back, but do we think this is something where he was just adamant he did want to get the surgery and wanted to rehab it and just pushed it off? Or because I just don't see the organization for as how stingy, how strict we are on our process in terms of like doing physicals when we get guys. I just don't see them not being like, all right, get the surgery if you needed it. So I think this was more Grayson pushing back saying he wanted to rehab it himself. But
Could be. He's
it's the same.
competitive. He's missed a lot of time. Like, he wants to pitch.
Well, it sounded like he was good when he was doing, like he was coming back on his rehab, and then obviously on his rehab he gets his lat strain again, and then he's basically rehabbing his lat strain again, and then this happens. But he's getting, from what I saw, he's getting the same surgery as Colomb, which is basically bone chips. It's not like a ridiculous surgery. I'm not like, a lot of guys are mad that like he just didn't do it in the beginning. That's what I'm seeing on Twitter, and I just don't think. I don't think this was the organization. I think it's more Grayson trying to rehab it himself and try to avoid surgery and get back. But at this point, who gives a shit? Just get the surgery and get it done and come back. If it was Tommy John, then I can understand why people would be pissed. But it's not. So I want to make that very clear. There's a ton of people that think he's done for next year as well, and that's not the case. So, besides that, did the Yankees just get swept
Everything seems like pulling
in the fish?
Yeah, they did. Why does everything seem like pulling teeth with Grayson Rodriguez? Is it because he's a dick? Is it because he's just injury prone? Is it out of his control? Is it in his control? It just seems like he can't get on the train's always off the damn tracks in one way or the other. And I don't really understand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's a dick or not. I have no idea. I don't know the guy or have talked to anybody that does, but I don't think a lot of injuries are avoidable. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Obviously, there's so much new stuff in terms of throwing programs and stuff like that that are trying to protect your arm. But I mean, we're seeing it. It's going in the opposite direction. Guys are getting hurt more often. And I mean, we talked about it ad nauseum. It's guys are bigger, faster, stronger. They're throwing max effort on a lot more stuff. Mm-hmm. They're worried about spin rate. The laces are way different. There's a multitude of things. So I don't know. I don't know what it is with Grayson. It's always arm stuff. He seems like he's in great shape in terms of everything else. But I don't know why it's the constant lat injury. It hasn't really been an elbow thing until this year, at least that we've been told. But then he comes out and says, this has been an issue for 3 or 4 years. So it's frustrating. It's one thing after another.
Yeah.
But regardless, we're going to need him next year. So
yeah, and one guy you didn't mention there is coming. I think he's coming back soon. Is Wells?
Yeah,
and
he should have started pitching by now in terms of his rehab assignments.
I think he comes back in the bullpen. I think he's got back in the bullpen stuff. That's why I wouldn't mind giving up Batista if the trade was there. I could definitely see him as a closer.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. And I mean, some people even said like even Grayson give him the Zach Britton treatment and put him in the back of the bullpen since he's can't seem to stay healthy as a starter. I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know what their plan is, but we do, like Drew said, Wells is starting rehab assignments. He was just behind Bradish. So I'd like to see those guys back this year just to see them, like get some work in, get some major league hitters. But if they're obviously, we're not going to rush them by any means at this point. There's going to be a lot of people we don't know until August 15th. Like Captain Noda over there. Yeah. I had no idea who he was. Almost the hero. Oh. Almost the hero. That would have been amazing. And then, did you guys watch last night at all?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, it was great. It was great to watch. And by the way, I don't care who our closer is. You know what a big portion of being closer is? You have to have a damn lead in the ninth. I don't think we're going to have that problem for a while. So.
I really have the ball Schwarber hit was unbelievable to watch. It is such a no doubter when he hits those things.
Yeah, Yeah, that was shit on.
It's. I mean, I'm sitting there watching the game. Like, obviously, I see we come back and tie it up at 3, and then I turn it off and come back, and it's 11-3, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
And
But
I'm the eternal optimist. Like Elvin comes in, he throws a couple spinners. I'm like, he's got decent stuff, and then bam, it was like back-to-back home runs, and it's rough. It's going to be rough the rest of the year here.
Nick, I'd love to make him an Oriole, but I think he's earned himself a hefty paycheck this offseason. So we'll have to see what the market commands on him. Because I don't know if he's signing more than 1-year deals right now. I mean, I feel like his last couple have been 1 or 2 year deals. But
What's he
that
got?
would be all
40 some home runs, right?
right around 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
40 on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking last week. I think last week he is 37th, and he had 100 hits. So 37% of his hits have been home runs.
Love that.
Matt Stairs Jr.
Yeah.
But trying to see what else we're missing on right now.
Around the league, New York Yankees finally got swept by the Marlins. Finally, I couldn't believe that was a real statistic. Because the interleague play's been around for how long now?
Wow.
So hopefully my audio is all right, guys.
It's not.
It's in and out, but yeah.
Great.
It's in and out. We get the gist of what you're saying.
Yep.
Shit, where was this other one? Did the Yankees lose again last night to somebody? Did they lose to Texas last night?
How does Boone still have a job?
I don't know. Brian, what's the old saying?
You're never going to have to worry about the Yankees because Aaron Boone. I don't care if they went to.
Yeah, we haven't brought that up a ton this year just because we don't have any room to talk at this point. So
Yeah, that's fair.
But the fact that the Yankees and Aaron Boone are still a match made in heaven, I don't think they're going to win the World Series anytime soon.
For us, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody loves Aaron Boone, like around the league, and it seems like his players do most of the time. But everybody else, like other fan bases, I think we all see it. I think Yankees fans are ready to get rid of him, but I just don't see how you can get rid of him when he's taking you to a World Series. Unless they don't make the playoffs this year, how can you get rid of him? So,
and that might be hard to do at this point with them.
Joe, I don't disagree with this. I think Grayson could be a good bullpen, or at least start him in the bullpen. Maybe let him build up to the starting role again. I don't know. I'm so confused with Grayson at this point.
That's a good point. Like Brooks, as a pitcher, like how hard is that to come off an injury and give up your starting spot? Like just accept a bullpen assignment. I
mean, I would imagine if it were me, I wouldn't be happy, especially when I've been in the plans to be the next ace. He was basically given the keys this offseason and saying, "Here, you're the ace. Go run the staff." And he hasn't made a single start this year, so he's also got to do some self-reflection as well and be like, "All right, if I'm not available, like I'm not doing this team any good." So he's got to figure it out. And it sucks, right? Because I mean, I don't know if any of these injuries are preventable or not. If it's just bad luck, and I feel bad for him. Like mentally, he's got to be in a bad spot. He rehabs his elbow, then he hurts his lat and his shoulder. Starts rehabbing that, hurts his elbow again. Now he's finally like, all right, now I'll just get the surgery. He missed an entire year, probably going to cost him money. I'd be pissed. But he's got no one to be pissed at rather than himself. So, but yeah, I mean, Pickdown's right. This would it have changed the year that much if just Grayson came back? Probably not. But I mean, the entire organization's been fucking injured this year. I don't think one guy's going to make the difference. Especially like when I mean, we don't have Brad. Like you said, we don't have Bradish either. Like we don't have our bull. Our if you look at like who is injured and who we could potentially have on the team right now, our starting pitching would be amazing. It's somebody put it on Twitter the other day, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, damn, we have that's a starting rotation that can compete for a World Series. But also, Brian, how about Uncle Charlie going to the Tigers and dealing right away?
He looked great. He looked great.
Is now the time I get to say to all Orioles fans, I told you so?
Sorry, let's pump the brakes. Let's pump the brakes.
I mean, I fully admit, obviously, it was a rough April, but he's been one of the best pitchers in our organization, in the league since May. So the entire time, like you could see the stuff was there. Stuff looked better than it ever has. Just like the locating his stuff and getting it to move the way he wanted it to, and his command just wasn't there the first half of the year. He's walking way too many people, and then when he was missing down the middle. But we really got to sell the Charlie Morton that we signed for $15 million. That's what we were hoping for from May till when he got traded, and then obviously he goes over there. I could honestly see him making a playoff start, making a huge playoff start for Detroit this year and getting him a win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been there, done that.
Did they pick up the rest of his contract? Did we send money over?
No, they picked up the rest of it. I mean, I think he's only owed $5 or $4 million, I think they said, left on his contract this year.
Still a pretty good dump. Yeah.
Yeah. So we give Morton a 3-year contract. God. I mean, based on what we're seeing out of fucking Verlander, man, he was running up to 98 again last night at 42 years old.
Jesus.
Not all men are created equal. I'm sorry.
No, they are not.
What else is going on around the league? We got any other baseball stuff?
Oh, I do. The Little League World Series. The regionals have started.
Nice.
I don't give a damn if my audio is good or bad. Let me tell you something. Kids, put your fucking hats on all the way. Period. Like, it's so fucking stupid to see these kids pitching and their hats are like this. And they throw the ball and their hat flies off.
Every pitch?
Not every pitch, but at least a quarter. It's so stupid. It's like it's some new fad. It's like when all those guys started doing the hats and went like this when they wanted to play baseball.
CC Sabathia.
Well, these kids aren't CC Sabathia. I watched some stupid ass hat kid, and I know I'm talking shit about a 12-year-old, but he had his hat like halfway on his head. You could actually see like contours of the hat because his hat wasn't all the way on. And he's throwing the ball, and every single time he would throw, this one specific kid, his hat would fly off, and he had to put it back on. You look like a jackwagon.
Seems distracting. Honestly, I kind of would rather, if I'm playing against him, I'd rather him keep doing that.
And then I'm watching. Look, this is the get off my lawn, salty son of a gun in me. Then I'm watching the little ladies college softball World Series, and after every fucking out, the one team, I can't remember if it was like Japan or Australia or Canada, after every out, the entire team would run in and tap gloves, including the outfielders.
That's
what the fuck are you doing?
That's T-ball shit.
Yeah.
That's some coach pitch shit right there.
So stupid.
I didn't even know it was on yet. Do you guys still hate Tyler O'Neill?
Yes.
How come?
He can hit. I just hate him. It's something about his face. Nothing he can change. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I think the general soreness is what got everybody, but they really hung him out to dry on that one. They should have said, like, he's got some kind of a
fact that he was our big signing. It has nothing to do with him as a person. Yeah.
I mean,
That
who
ball
did
was
everybody?
tanked last night, though. Holy shit!
Did you want Anthony Santander instead? He's
I did.
contributed a lot this year.
I did.
No,
I know. I would.
I'm just throwing it out there because there's a lot of people that came at me on Twitter last night, and even right around the All-Star break, I'm like, it's a little early to be giving up on Tyler O'Neill just because we got potentially 2 more years after this season with him, and the guy can hit. It's just when you're going to the DL every other day, you're not going to get any sort of consistency. On top of that, he was obviously struggling. So, but his last 15 games, he's batting 260 with 5 bombs. Last 7 games, he's batting 300 with 4 bombs. So, hopefully, he's starting to come around a little bit.
I mean, he's streaky. We just have so many streaky hitters. Look at Cowser. What he struck out 4 times last night. Like, you know, they get hot, but when they get cold and they're all cold together, that's just a rough stretch we get in.
It's not so cold. Chow, so cold. And can we stop putting infielders in the outfield? Is Jeremiah Jackson going to keep playing the outfield?
Let's put him and Mateo out there. Let's just make it fun at this point.
Yeah,
Savannah,
let's make it fun. Make it fun. Speaking of that, yeah, how was that?
It was interesting. Brian, what'd you think?
Oh, I loved it. I loved every single second of it. One, from a city standpoint, I mean, it absolutely brought a ton of business around town. There was a buzz around town. It's disgusting to think that the Savannah Bananas have one more sellout than the Baltimore Orioles do this year. That's a real stat, by the way.
Yeah, I believe it.
But I loved Buck coming out. That was so freaking cool.
Yeah.
And he comes out in jeans, even better. I mean, just like having the old Orioles back and the crowd reaction. All my friends that went said they had a really, really good time. A lot of buzz around the stadium. It was fun. A lot of Savannah Banana hats around here right now, not a lot of Oriole hats.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. I thought it was fun. It was interesting. I don't think I'd ever need to do it again. Like, it was just constant. It felt like a TikTok, like just a constant 30-second thing, like a song. It was songs playing throughout the entire thing, and they couldn't make it through a song. They play 30 seconds and move on to another song. So it was a lot for me. I think it'd be great for kids. The biggest thing I don't like about it is you take your kids there and they think that's what baseball is, and then they go to an Oriole game. It's the most boring thing in the world. So I don't know if it's helping grow the game at all, but it'd be a fun place to take your kids, I thought.
There's a positive and a negative, and I don't disagree with you at all, Drew. It gets the non-baseball fan into baseball, so that grows the game to an extent. We're also get off my lawn guys and traditionalists, and I understand that part as well. Someone explained it very well, very succinct, and it's baseball for people with ADHD.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's I tried to, like, my wife really, Caitlin wants to go, and I'm like, well, it's not what you see like on Instagram. Like, you see all that obviously, but it's like they're playing baseball as well. It's not just like a trick.
No, it's more tricks than baseball.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think she thinks it's going to be one like highlight reel of what you see on Instagram, and I'm like, it can't be all of that, right?
Yeah, the best part was the baby race. Brian, did you see that one?
That was
funny.
Awesome.
The
baby going the wrong direction, or just going like, instead of going straight, it went left. That was so awesome.
90% of them didn't move. One just went completely off course. I think only one actually finished. But it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be really up my alley. Like you said, I think it's good for the city. It's good for kids. It's good for the city of Baltimore getting everybody downtown, but it shows that I don't like you shouldn't hear the excuse anymore of being afraid to go downtown to go see an Orioles game. So,
The
It
biggest.
is sad.
Yeah.
My buddy went to the one in D.C. however long ago it was. Could have been last year for all I remember.
I think it
But
was
they did
2
something,
weeks
and they
ago.
tried to make it obviously, okay. Yeah, I don't remember when he told me the story, but because everything's a blur with the Bananas after they just came to Baltimore. So they try to do things that are, related to the city. And they did something called Pass the Bill when they were in D.C. And so, obviously having all the legislative stuff and the executive branches, whatever, yada, yada. So they had 3 teams of 4, and there
I
were
get it.
people
Just
at
corny.
each. Your team had a person at each base, and you had to literally carry a guy named Bill to the other base and go around. And my buddy said he felt really bad for the one team because there was one Bill who was significantly larger than the other 2 Bills that were getting passed around.
This is true, Joe.
One
I
thing
don't know.
One thing I'm really curious about is how much. So the owner's killing it, right? He's making a shit ton of money. How much do you think those players are making? Because there's really not a market for it outside. Like, where are they going to go if he doesn't pay them?
No, I mean, it does give them a chance to, like, I guess some of the incentive is those guys want to be, like, big on Instagram and stuff. It gives them that, I mean, it builds that platform for them. Just because they all have their own thing and shtick or whatever, apparently. Because I see them they pop up on my timeline all the time. So I'm guessing that's an incentive. But other than that, I really don't know. I saw one of their tryouts that they were doing in Philly, and it looked rough. I would not want to be seen doing some of that stuff.
Because I was talking about the other day, and we looked it up. They play, I think it's 48 games on the tour in 23 different cities, and then they have another like 10 or 20 games at home in Savannah. So they're playing. I mean, they probably practice every day with all their routines and stuff. I was thinking, I don't think they have other jobs or anything like that.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, I think they're literally like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of the stuff they do I see on Instagram is sick, like some of these flip catches and stuff. And I mean, there's no doubt that the dude that hit the walk-off bomb didn't hit a bomb. Like, he crushed that ball. So it seemed like they were all like actually really good baseball players. But so what do you guys think about this, Joe's point, in terms of Baltimore residents being at the game? I think it was probably a lot of county people as well. I mean, I don't see.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids.
So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, the county guys are coming in with their county people are coming in with their kids, and so that's where my gripe was, that people say that it's too dangerous to go to the city to watch games. And I mean, it's dangerous down there. It seems like it's gotten a little bit better, but yeah, that's not an excuse really anymore, I don't think. It is kind of a far drive, though. I mean, what's it from you, Drew? 40 minutes?
Yeah, about 40. But I mean, there's the light rail goes right up there.
Nice. I would love to see that.
Robbie was at the game too. I always said I think he could be the umpire. The dancing umpire is awesome.
He could be the umpire. Yes.
He's one of the best guys in the whole show, I think.
I mean, Brian, did you actually go, or are you just kind of hearing?
No, I watched both games with volume on, and I had a bunch of friends who got to go to the game. I was unable to go because of other obligations, but I mean, people were raving about how much fun they had. But once again, it's sticky. It's a novelty act.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea, I don't think. They've had it here at the AAA Stadium a couple times, and maybe when Banks gets older, but I'm not going to seek it out. It seems like a lot of adults, like you said, are into it that are not really probably baseball fans. But anyway, other than that, Drew, who do you think won the trade deadline?
I don't know. That's a great question. Where did Miller went to the Padres?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, they sold off their whole farm, so they went all out. So we'll see how they end.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They're screwed if they don't win anything.
Yeah, it's a tough question because it's a different answer now than 6 months from now. Now I think you have to say the Padres won because they went all out.
Yeah, them or
Please did going and getting Duran. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
me too. I mean, that's what they've been missing for years now. I mean, I still think that their offense is kind of inconsistent at times. They remind me of the Orioles, especially the Orioles of last year, because they'll put up 11, then they'll put up 2, and it feels like it's nowhere in between. It's just one way or the other.
Yeah.
But that closer, I think getting Duran in is going to be huge for them, especially in the playoffs. That's been their issue for years now. But other than that, it seems like Philly, them, and I think the Mets put their nutsack on the table a little bit too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be. I do love seeing these guys, like these teams, actually go after it. I mean, I don't know what the hell the fucking Rays are doing. They were just trading 1 for 1. It seemed like I don't understand what their whole thought process is, but they always figure out a way to make it work. So, what's going on there in terms of Raven stuff, boys?
Nothing. I do like how everyone just overreacts to all the shit that's going on in training camp. It's like, hey, did you see this one-handed catch? Oh my God, this is amazing what these guys can do. Who gives a shit? It's the damn preseason. Hey, Trey Lance is going to win the MVP right now if you watch ESPN. Oh, and by the way, did you know Micah Parsons requested a trade? Because that's the lead story on ESPN every single fucking day. It's like, we get it. He requested a trade. He's not happy. Okay. I hate this part of the NFL season. It is so worthless.
Yeah, it's going to be dead. It's going to be dead like this until, what, a month? Well, when's our first training camp or our first
Thursday is the first
Thursday.
preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our first game is the first week of September, right?
Yeah.
Actual game. So,
I mean,
yeah,
this stuff is just, it's so freaking dumb. I don't care. Just all I know is no one's gotten hurt yet. So let's just keep it that way.
Yeah.
That's what's really important. Don't get hurt, please.
Yeah. Likely should be back fairly early, but he's the only one. I think this is his breakout year. If last year wasn't already, I think this is his big year.
well, he kind of went quiet there at the second half of the season, and Mark Andrews was Mark Andrews again. But that could have been
That's
for
defenders
whatever lack.
have to cover lightly. You know, that's why both are valuable.
Yeah, I agree. I don't disagree with that. And likely, like you said, like they said that he could be back week 1, but there's no reason to rush it. So why not just make it week 3?
2.
Likely week 3.
Ooh.
Got him. And yeah, Joe, we'll do we got our quality hams fantasy football league, and we'll fire up a Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture league if we get enough people.
Can we do like a weekly pick 'em or something like that? That'd be fun.
We should do, actually, you know what? We should do a Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture show guillotine league.
Last year, I didn't know what the hell it was.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we do, Joe. Just because there's so many other just regular fantasy leagues, I feel like I need to mix it up, or else I'm just rooting for and against the same players in the same game every week. So, but yeah, let's do that. And I saw somewhere that it is like we can actually trade with our cap and get Micah Parsons, but the casualty there is going to be next year. Like, so he's done after this year, so we're not going to go get him unless we sign him to a long-term deal. But if we do that, you're going to have to part ways with either Hamilton, Linderbaum, Wiggins, like somebody big we're not going to be able to re-sign. And you're just going to have to be okay with it. On top of already trading away probably like Oweh and probably some picks. So I just don't think I'm comfortable with doing that.
I like our guys.
Offensive linemen are hard to come by. So are state. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think. I don't think it's worth it. I know a lot of Ravens fans would love to see it, but a lot of Baltimore fans don't really think in the direction of like, okay, who do we got to give up to actually get them? They just think, oh, we're gonna go get them.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man, not a lot to talk about today, guys. I mean, we can't say
Right now, I got to talk about something. I got to talk about something I saw that was absolutely ridiculous. We were at the pump the other day, and this past week was
ESPN. Can you hear me?
Now
that
we can.
weekend.
Okay, sorry. ESPN The Ocho was on
Yes.
this past week, and there was a show or a game called Car Jitsu. Please look this up.
Car what?
Car-jitsu.
Like jujitsu, but car
Okay.
jitsu.
Okay.
That seemed a little racist, but okay. Jiu-jitsu, really?
In a car. So you literally it's two people sitting in a car, and they're in a sedan. And then, like, I guess a horn goes off, and they just begin to beat the shit out of each other and try to submit one another. It's unbelievable. You can use anything in the car to submit the other person. One guy's getting choked out by the seatbelt around his neck. It's incredible.
And this is just playing at the gas station, huh?
Yep.
Oh, nice. What the fuck is going on?
Well, I got
What
something-
is going?
I got something we got to talk about. What are we going to do to Milburn after he made Rodgers take the punishment?
That's a great. So we haven't brought this up
Fantasy.
on air yet. I don't think I've brought this up on air yet. So we all obviously remember the infamous Brian Rodgers 999 challenge for losing fantasy football. Well, I was going through to get the order in which we need to pick our guy to hit a home run. That's how we did it this year for like our draft order. And I'm going through setting that, and I'm like, oh shit, Brian didn't lose. I was like, Brian came in 10th. We got 12 guys.
Wait a
Milburn.
minute.
Do you follow the group chat at all?
Yeah, we had a big discussion in the group chat about that.
Because I do follow the group chat, but sometimes I'll get there and there's like 72 texts, and I'm like, I'm not catching up to this. Like I'm just like I'm moving on.
Yeah.
So I did the 999 and didn't have to do the 999.
You didn't even come in 11th. You came in 10th.
No, Delaware came in 11th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you know what?
Milburn's the loser. We got to figure out what to do to Milburn now.
This makes this story even better. I love this.
I mean, you did just get to assert your dominance, though, and just crush the 999 challenge
That's true. That's true.
on your first try.
First try.
At least you gained respect. That's what matters. But yeah, Milburn is definitely really, it should be like me or Dusty. Whoever said that you had lost, and whoever said that you lost first,
I think
and
we all
everybody
just
just
agreed.
and everybody just ran with it. I think whoever said that you lost first should have to do some kind of a payment for this.
Yeah.
This is their
That's
fault.
incredible.
It's not Milburn's fault.
Yeah, but he lost. He's the one that should have to.
You know what? It is his fault because he probably read it. He doesn't have a lot of
multiple
kids. It's
999s.
not like he has kids or anything. So he should have read the group chat.
He's probably giggling to himself like,
Out on his
I was
boat
supposed
right
to
now.
do-
Those suckers.
bastards. Yeah, I went back and looked at it, and I'm like, well, Brian beat Delaware, or no, Brian beat somebody. I don't know. I forget what it was. But I was like rereading it. I'm like, oh shit, we made a big mistake. Well, you lost out of everybody on the show, so there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna justify it that way.
Let's try to make you feel better. Let's try to make you feel better.
Hey, look, I wouldn't change that in the world. I would have ate 25 hot dogs that day if it meant that we could all get together like we did. And there was never a frown in the room other than my own in the 8th and ninth inning. So, that was a really, really, really fun time.
Yeah, I want to bring this up from Randy. Cam Young dominated this weekend at the
Mhm.
Wyndham. What was the final? I'm trying to pull that now. Last I
Strokes.
checked, he was up by like eight strokes.
Yeah, he won by 6.
One by 6, 22 under. Jesus Christ, man. What a display that he put on. What a freaking display, man. Congratulations to him. That's his first PGA Tour win. I can't believe that's his first PGA Tour win.
I'm surprised too.
Second 7 times.
Jeez. And I feel like that 1 year, 2 years ago, he came in like second in multiple majors too.
I think
Something
one
like
was the
that.
British, or I still call it the British, the Open Championship.
The British.
British. We got the BMW coming up in 2 weeks. Here, I think I'm going to try to go Sunday.
We got the live event here in 2 weeks. Well, yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
2 weeks. So I know Randy's been in the chat. I know he's got tickets to it. And Riley Green, my man crush, is going to be performing there, so I might have to sneak in there. And Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. All right.
I can't believe that just came out of your face. I can't believe that.
Jason Derulo and Riley Green. And they were toking that shit up every day.
Just make sure you wear your boner pants.
My pants from the pants store.
Pants store.
Got an erection. I see that now. What else is going on in the sports world? What are we missing here, guys?
Did we talk
Shady
about
Maple
that
yesterday.
What?
I went to Shady Maple yesterday. Do you guys know what Shady Maple smorgasbord is?
I do.
Yeah, I got your text saying that you were near Millersville.
Yeah. It was a blast. My mom's birthday.
Randy, I think we're going to be going. I need to call you for some tickets. Do you have a ticket for Caitlin too? Sorry. Yeah, Shady Maple was the spot to go to on the weekend, especially hungover.
Do they do breakfast?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the only one I went to was a breakfast one.
Yeah, that's all I've been to.
So your mom wanted to go to Shady Maple for her birthday?
Yeah, so my mom makes stuffed green peppers for the entire family. And there's a farmer's market up there, like legit Amish farmer's market. She bought like 100 green peppers.
Nice.
That's not a joke. At this produce stand. And then after that, for her birthday, because you eat for free on your birthday, my mom wanted to go to Shady Maple. So my mom, my dad, and then I took my buddy up with me, and we all ate at Shady Maple and had a good time. And then went to the gift shop, bought some Shady Maple and cat shirts. Let's see, we got a cat. A cat as a Yoda, a cat as Luke Skywalker. We had a Maverick cat, and there was another cat shirt we bought. They all are so ridiculous. There's one where a cat is coming out of the, like in Jurassic Park when the T-Rex comes through the gate in the original Jurassic Park.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
Didn't know you were such a big cat guy.
I'm not. I hate them. But the shirts are hysterical.
Just a cat on shirt guy?
Yeah.
You like pussy on your shirt.
Yeah.
What you're trying to say.
I cannot deny you there, sir.
Oh my god.
My mother watches the show. Jesus.
Well, I was talking about cats, so get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to have a word with Tony Pops.
Oh man.
Since today's kind of slow, And this might become a new thing. Maybe we start doing the Immaculate Grid on every show to see what our best score can be.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Should we finish with that? Because I don't have much more.
No, that's
I
fine.
don't know what that is.
You've definitely done one of these before, Drew. You just
Okay.
I didn't know what to call the game either, but I think we let's just wait to do a draft till next week. 'Cause I know Dusty's getting his ass whipped down at the White Marlin.
Oh yeah. So here you go, Drew. The goal here, obviously, is to pick a guy that played for the Cubs and the A's in this block. But you want to try to get like the lowest percent, like it'll come up with a percent when you put a guy in there. And that's the percent of people that pick that guy. And you want to have like the most rare, least picked guy. If you can think of anybody. So anybody jump out to you right away off of this list? Cubs and A's would be between
Cubs and A's.
I feel like Nomar went to the A's after he was at the Cubs. It might have been the White Sox though.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Brian. I don't know if you got your stuff in or out, but whatever you're doing is not working.
Outside years. This is tough.
Better. Colorado. Well, I mean, A's 300 career home runs is a lot of people. I mean, between Pujols.
Did Troy Gloss play for Colorado?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Born outside of the U.S., 50 states, and D.C. That should be relatively easy.
Sammy Sosa?
That's probably going to be the most guessed one. But
Yeah.
since we don't have anybody on the board yet.
Well, I was going to say like Jonas Cespedes.
Or who?
Was he on the Cubs?
I don't think he played for the Cubs.
Got to be on the Cubbies. Shit.
Yeah. Moises Alou?
Yeah, there you go.
Victor. Who was there?
Victor Zambrano?
Victor Zambrano, yeah. Watch, he's going to be born in the United States. Damn it!
Kidding.
All right, Sosa. Let's take an easy one
Soriano?
here.
Alfonso Soriano.
He's Cuba.
All right, 3%. That's a good one.
All right.
All right. So we can't complete the rest of we're going to be missing one block.
Great.
Career 300 home runs. Adrian Beltre.
Pujols would be the easy one for Angels.
Yeah. Or Garrett Anderson. I don't know if he had 300 or not.
Vlad,
yeah. Josh Hamilton. I don't know if he got 300. I don't think he played long enough.
No.
To get
Michael
there.
Young. Did Michael Young get there?
He's Texas. Nelson Cruz for Texas. I think he got the 300.
Yeah, that'll be a good one, I think.
All right, what are we feeling?
Go Nelson Cruz for Texas, 300.
Was he born outside the U.S.?
Oh, we don't need that for Texas.
Yeah, but okay.
We need that for Colorado. Well, actually, no. We do need somebody born outside the U.S. and 300.
Right. Yeah, that works out.
5%. We like that. 300 for the Angels. Do we think? I don't think Troy Gloss or Garrett Anderson had 300.
Steve Finley?
I don't think he had
I think
300.
Tim Salmon.
Tim Salmon?
Salmon.
Yeah, I don't know. Should we just take the? Do we take the easy one? Take Pujols the easy one.
Yeah.
17%. That's not
We're gonna
terrible. I
get,
thought.
we're gonna be. This is gonna be bad.
Did Galarraga play for the Angels? I'm trying to remember.
Yes. Yeah. No. He played for Texas, I think, and so this might be
Well,
him.
then, yeah, do that then. I knew it was like a red team. I thought.
I think he played for both. Oh, this could be. Did Helton go there?
No.
Not Helton. Larry Walker. I don't think he went to St. Louis.
This one's tough.
Yeah.
Did you Baldo pitch at either of these places?
Why is Edwin Jackson the first name that comes to my mind whenever I see these? Because he played for so many damn teams.
Yeah, he's probably this one. Should we try it?
Why not? Watch, he wouldn't have played for one of these.
Nope. Damn it. All right, we're going to take Sosa down here for the easy one. 8%. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
Born outside the U.S. for Ubaldo? Was Ubaldo born in the U.S., you think?
Probably not.
No.
All right.
All right.
So we got 2 guesses left.
Mark Burley's coming to mind. I can't remember if did he pitch for the Cubs?
No, he pitched for the White Sox.
I knew it was the White Sox, but
This feels like Cole Hamels.
I'm stumped.
Cole Hamels, do you think?
try it.
Or is this going to be the worst?
It's
Damn
bad.
it.
We're screwed.
All right, let's try Galarraga. I'm interested now.
Yeah, what do we got to lose?
Nope.
Nope.
We suck.
There's John Lackey. Should have known that. I didn't know he played.
Shit.
I didn't know Sammy Sosa played for Texas.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he came up with Texas. Oh, no, I think he came up with the White Sox. I think. But either way, I know he played. I did know he played for Texas. Now that I see it, but sucks.
Damn, dude, that was one of the worst one. That was bad for 3 of us playing. All right, well, we let you down. Sorry, we let you down. Not a ton to talk about this week. We'll have more to talk about here on Thursday.
Yeah.
Hopefully, have a little bit more pep in our step. Drew, are you joining us on Thursday?
I don't know. I got to check my calendar.
Oh, okay. Check your calendar then.
People work, Brooks. This is a weekday.
Oh, go check my calendar. Sorry. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, Drew.
See you guys. Be good.